We know that living with PTSD can be overwhelming. Some of our volunteers live with PTSD due to experiences in their military and personal lives. In this video, we share some helpful advice around PTSD and what we have found useful. Having flashbacks can be very distressing, both for you and your family. Here are some tips and general advice we found helpful at Behind the Heroes. Carry something that reminds you of the present. For example, when one of our volunteers has a flashback, they touch their wedding ring and feel the texture of it on their finger as they married after the traumatic event that triggered their PTSD. Try to comfort yourself. Another of our volunteers watches their favourite film or listens to some music that they like. Tell yourself that you're safe now and the trauma is over. It can be hard to think this way when you're experiencing a flashback or immediately following one. One of our volunteers has recorded some messages on their phone using the voice recorder app that they listen to when they're having a flashback that reminds them that they are safe and all is well. Keep some notes. Most of us have smartphones now. Use the Notes app on your phone to keep a record of when you've experienced a flashback. It can help you notice patterns and triggers. If you seek support, it can help the professionals offer advice to you quicker than not having any notes kept. Watch your breathing. We speak of breathing a lot in our support videos, but it really is that important. When we are frightened, panicky or anxious, our breathing changes, which changes how our bodies react. Concentrating on slowly breathing in and out can really change our body's reaction and calm us down. Try grounding yourself. Although we've put this fifth, our volunteers who have experienced PTSD have all spoken about this. Staying connected to the present can help us all cope with flashbacks or intrusive thoughts. One of them suggested that counting the change in their pocket and adding it up helped to ground them into the moment, as they didn't carry any change in their pockets when they experienced the traumatic event. Now let's look at some general advice which has been gathered from various organisations and our volunteers' experience, which you may find useful. Talk to someone you trust. If you don't feel you can talk to somebody close to you, there are organisations who you can talk to in confidence. Behind the Heroes have a fact sheet available on our link tree. Click the link in the description of this video to download it. When experiencing PTSD, it can be hard to open up to others. This may be because you feel unable to talk about what's happened to you, or because you find it difficult to trust others after your traumatic experience. We understand this, but please know that we are here for you. We don't judge, we only offer an ear to listen to you, and will offer advice and support if you ask for it. Get to know your triggers. As we mentioned earlier, keeping notes can help with this, as you will start to spot patterns. It's a common theme amongst our volunteers that certain experiences, situations or people can trigger their flashbacks or intrusive thoughts. The common triggers are things like smells, sounds, words or places. Maybe even certain types of films. Others, especially veterans, find things harder around significant dates, such as Remembrance Weekend or Fireworks Day, for example. Go at your own pace. Everyone has their own unique response to these events. Some of our volunteers took only a couple of months to work through their trauma, others it took a lot longer. Be patient with yourself and don't judge yourself if things aren't moving as fast as you would like. Always remember, we are there for you when you feel it's time to move forwards. Try peer support. Our veteran respite camps are an ideal location and setting for peer support. All of our volunteers have either been through treatment or are trained to support veterans, and quite often both. We are proud to have a veteran counsellor as a part of our team. There are many organisations which also offer peer support. Please get in touch with us for advice and signposting on what support is available to veterans. Your physical health. As we said about breathing earlier, our physical health is as important as our mental health. We're not on about joining a gym and beasting yourself for hours a day. Just simple things, such as drinking enough water, spending time outside for a walk in the local park. Also, avoid recreational drugs and either reduce or stop your alcohol intake whilst you're experiencing flashbacks and intrusive thoughts. Getting enough sleep. We made an entire video on ways to get to sleep and tips on getting a good night's sleep. Check it out on our YouTube channel. We know it can be hard to sleep or to stay asleep when having flashbacks or intrusive thoughts. Please contact us if you're after some advice on sleep and improving your sleeping habits. A good night's sleep, 7 hours or so, can make a huge difference to your mental and physical health. Behind the Heroes are here to offer advice, support and help to veterans and their families. We are entirely funded by donations and grants. Our volunteers give up their time for free to support veterans. Check out the link at the bottom of the description for more information on everything that we do. Behind the Heroes, supporting veterans and their families.